WFIW.com.
Your Classic Hits Fairfield area weather forecast, a 60% chance for rain, high 78. Clear tonight, low 60, sunny and 80 tomorrow. The outlook for Thursday and Friday, sunshine, the highs in the low to mid 80s, and for Saturday, partly sunny, high 85. Overnight low 64, yesterday's high was 88. Currently, humidity is at 93%, winds are calm, and the pressure at 29.93. Sunshine right now, we've got 73 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield.
Yeah, for some reason, you and I sort of fit the profile of Sanford and Son. You know what I mean? I'm Lamont. Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm just fine. That's Mark Turner. I'm Mike Dreeth.
Was last evening not just absolutely beautiful?
It's hopefully, I looked at the forecast, and we have the prospect of some more evenings like that, and that's just so delightful after going through the high temperature, high humidity.
Saw the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, take it for what it's worth, but saw the other day 2 big old fat black woolly worms crossing the road.
And what could that tell you?
First hint of fall.
Okay.
That's what I'm told. What I'm told.
All right. Got a call?
All right. Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
There's people out there that want to look on the bright side of everything, so I've decided to say this. One positive thing about COVID is that no one has died from cancer, heart attacks, pneumonia, flu, or old age this entire year.
Yeah.
All righty.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for calling.
It's an interesting viewpoint. You know what I saw and heard on our news this morning, I thought was very interesting. By the way, Tom Levine is joining us right now. Good morning to you, Tom. Getting into the microphone. Hi. Oh, there we go.
That's the hounds.
Yep, I put up the hounds instead of your face. I thought on our news it was very interesting. The increase in spotted fever, tick-infested disease.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about that is that could really be confused when it comes to diagnosis, don't you think? I mean,
Well, I would think so.
especially if you're going to the clinic and they're checking you for COVID. They're not checking you for Rocky Mountain spotted fever.
As if I don't have enough to worry about.
Yes, I know.
Now I got to worry about spotted fever, too.
Just reference our first call.
You know, I guess it would be easy to, you go in, and, I have a temperature.
Mm-hmm.
They take a look at you. If you're spotted, then I guess you have spotted fever.
Yeah, no. Actually, one of the most exciting things I get to do on the weekend is to check my wife for ticks. I say, why don't you go out and walk in the woods for a while, honey? Oh, boy, not good news from Wabash County.
Man, it has exploded over there.
Yeah, they had, of course, national news because of that quote-unquote mini prom.
Mini prom.
Oh, my.
And just in case you're wondering, that's a little prom.
That's a little prom.
Yeah. Also, my understanding is a popular fast food
Prom
restaurant, fast food restaurant over there had their employees test positive, so that could freak out a town fast.
It certainly would if it happened
Here.
in this town.
Absolutely. Here's one I got to ask you about. Now you live in town in a neighborhood.
Yeah.
Tom, you're just right outside of town.
Just right outside of town.
Do you
Just
still
down the
have?
hill.
Do you have an independent trash hauler, or do you have the same?
I have an independent trash hauler.
Okay, all right. Well, then you're excluded from this.
Okay.
No, you can stay here.
Take a break, Tom.
The last 3 weeks, 4 a.m. in the morning, I've been fast asleep.
At
And
4 in the morning, really?
I-
You're not up yet?
I'm asleep. Now, I don't get up. You might be up. I get up at 5.
I'm here at 4 in the
I
morning.
get up at 5. 4 o'clock, the trash hauler comes through. He's got the arm that comes out of the trash truck.
That's the one-armed bandit.
Picks up the trash, bang, lifts it up over the truck, bang.
And you know what? When he lifts it over to the truck to drop it in, he doesn't just let it go once. Got to do it twice
To make sure all the
Make sure everything
Yeah.
gets out.
bang,
yeah.
bang, and then bang when it puts back down. I mean, I'm not trying to be. I understand that it would take, but 4 a.m. and it's disturbed me 3 weeks in a row. Am I getting picky here in this age of pickiness? Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Then I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit
To
the
what?
microphone.
Now, see, I've not heard them.
Well,
And they come around my neighborhood, I think, earlier than 4.
really.
Yeah.
Now, see, I come to work early on Tuesday because Tuesday's my trash day, and I can put out my trash
On the
If I
way
get-
out.
I have to get up earlier than normal
Okay.
to put my trash out because otherwise I'll miss them.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to mark this off then. Mike, you're oversensitive. I'm just right off the paper it goes.
But I could hear the trash trucks from when I got in the car this morning, and they
Well,
were nowhere near
it's-
my house.
Hearing a truck is not.
We are sequestered in the basement at the
You
new
are?
house. Yeah.
You haven't got the bedroom ready yet?
No, the bedroom's downstairs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we are sequestered in the basement. So
Well,
we
then
don't-
you're below
we
ground.
We don't hear much.
You're
Yeah.
below ground. I just got a text from a good listener that said that they were at his house at 2:15.
Yeah. See?
That could get irritating.
See? There's a positive. The trash
could've-
truck isn't coming by your house at 2:15. It's coming by at 4.
Well, the problem at 4 is I get up at 5, so once it's got me up,
Yeah,
I'm up. You know what I mean? I can't go
because
back to
for the
sleep.
next hour you're going. I can only sleep for another
Yeah,
49
look-
minutes.
I look at my watch. I wear my watch to bed, and I go, okay, it's 4 o'clock. It means in an hour I got to get up. And I can't go back to sleep.
Yeah, but think of all the work you can get done in that hour. You could solve all the world's problems in an hour, Mike.
That's what this hour is for.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't get me mixed up.
Well, you can do it twice.
Did you see where the St. Louis lawyer, the guy with his wife that was out front, waving
The gun couple.
Yeah.
They're going to speak at the GOP convention.
It's going to be a fiance. Yeah,
That's good.
yeah, I saw that.
Pretty interesting. Can't wait to see that. By the way, I did talk to the mayor yesterday,
Yeah.
and
And?
they do have power available at Freedom Park.
Is it turned on?
Well, I assume that
Okay. Well,
if he
just
said,
I'm just checking. I'm
he said
covering
it's
all
available-
the bases.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. On Thursday, I'm going to go down and plug something in down there.
So we're hitting the road on Friday.
I think it'd be best for us to get out of the studio, don't you?
I agree.
I mean,
People come by, stop by,
I
say
would
hello.
love to have people come by.
Come by, stop by, say hello. Bring
We'll
us
be
cookies.
outside.
Go into Simply
breakfast,
Enough, get some ice cream,
biscuits
get some
and
fresh
gravy.
grog.
Ooh, never thought of that.
Fixed
Are
at
they
the
gonna be
source.
open that time? We'll have to check.
You know, I've got that
'Cause-
18-pound.
'cause, you know, it's never too early for ice cream.
Well, we'd have to talk to Denise, see
I
if
could
that's
eat, I could eat
possible.
ice cream for breakfast.
I still
And
got
I have
that
before.
that 18-pound sack of grog
Yeah,
that my wife bought for the anniversary. So that's still there's going to be a long time before I get through that bag of grog. All right, I got something here in my hand.
it's time for sure.
Bucket of bunk, 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 bunk. Turner never gets a word.
A word.
A word, a word.
Bucket of bunk, 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 bunk. Reed makes sure he never could.
Never could, never could.
Bucket of bunk, 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 bunk.
Oh man, put some percussion in there. There you
Yeah.
go. Birthdays today. Robert Redford is 84 today.
Man.
I think I remember him best from The Natural, but there's so many
Yeah.
movies that he started in 1962.
Wow.
Man, that seems like almost a lifetime ago for me. His role in Inside Daisy Clover won him a Golden Globe for the best new star. He probably also best known for his 1969 co-starring with Paul Newman,
Butch Dad.
Butch
and
Cassidy and the
Sundance.
Sundance Kid, 1969. That was a huge box office success. Oh, he also had other blockbusters like The Sting. All the President's Men was huge in 1976 for him. It was a great movie. You know, after he had his initial success in the 70s, he was offered a number of roles that he turned down. That you have to now look back and say, I don't know if that was a good choice or not on his part. He was offered, he was afraid that he was going to get into a blonde male stereotype image. He turned down Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, and he turned down The Graduate.
Really?
Yeah, Dustin Hoffman got that because Robert Redford turned it down. Started
I can't even picture what The Graduate would be like with Robert Redford instead of Dustin Hoffman.
Hoffman made that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Started in 1973, he experienced an almost unparalleled 4-year run of success. He also was Jeremiah Johnson. That was huge. But anyway, he's now, today, 84, married with 4 kids, and he's only had one wife, which is un-Hollywood-like, to say
Yes,
the
it
least.
is.
Patrick Swayze would be 68 today. Of course, he died at the age of 57 in 2009. Became popular for playing tough and romantic male leads, giving him a wide fan base. Named by People magazine the sexiest man alive in 1991. An honor that I have not had anybody consider to give me, and I doubt very much looking around here.
That we have either.
That's probably it. I'm sorry to be hard-hearted. Dirty Dancing, of course, in 1987. Ghost in 1990, huge.
Don't forget Roadhouse.
Yes, Roadhouse.
He played a drag queen in Tu Wong Fu.
The Tu Wong Fu.
Yeah.
There it is. Yes. Thanks for Everything with Julie Newmar in 1995. He wrote and recorded the popular song "She's Like the Wind." He was awarded a dance award and died of cancer, 2009, age of 57. He probably best remembered for what was actually a low-budget movie, planned for only a 1-week release, and then it was going to go straight to video. That's Dirty Dancing. Did they anticipate
That was huge.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have like 2 or 3, Dirty Dancing 2 and Dirty Dancing 3.
I don't know
I
about
know they
that.
had 2.
I know they had 2.
He was
I don't
dance
think there was a
instructor
3.
Johnny Castle, and his co-star was Jennifer Grey. See if you can recognize her today.
Yeah, I know. She's had some work done.
Man, some serious work done. In his final role, Swayze starred as FBI agent Charles Barker in the A&E FBI drama The Beast, filmed in Chicago. He had been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, but he endured through the movie. Married to a woman, Lisa Nimini, for 34 years, from June 12th, 1975 until his death. They didn't have any children. She had 1 miscarriage. They met in 1970 when Swayze was 18 years old and she was 14.
Well,
Well, no, it didn't say.
No, she didn't get
It
married
just
then.
said they met.
They met.
It didn't say they
No.
started dating
No,
or anything.
no. He met her because she was taking dance lessons from his mother,
Oh, okay.
Swayze's mother. Christian Slater is 51 today. Made his television debut on One Life to Live. There's a lot of these stars that started on soap operas. 1990s, he starred in a number of big-budget films, including Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Interview with the Vampire in 1994. The one I remember him from was Broken Arrow
Yeah,
with John Travolta in
Yeah.
1996. That
He
was a
in-
good one.
He was in Wind Talkers
Yes.
with Nicolas Cage.
Yes. Hard Rain, 1998. Pump Up the Volume in 1990. Romance. There's a Wind Talker was 2002. King Cobra in 2016. The Wife. He's been in movies every year up till 2018. He married Ryan Haddon in 2000. They have 2 children. In 2003, his wife was arrested for assaulting Slater during an argument at a Hard Rock Cafe while on vacation in Las Vegas. I hate when this happens. The wife allegedly threw a glass and cut Slater's neck, which required 20 stitches. That's a pretty good throw.
That's a. She ought to be signed up for the Dodgers.
She was charged with domestic battery, booked in Las Vegas County Detention Center, freed after posting bond. They announced a separation over Christmas 2004 and divorced in 2007. They have 3 kids, and he's got a very long list of scrapes with the law. He's a bad boy.
Yeah.
I'm glad they don't say that about me. Very few scrapes with the law.
Okay.
Except for the law was my dad in my town when I was growing up. So I had scrapes with him. 1916. On this date in 1916.
In 1916, on this date.
On this date, Abraham Lincoln's birthplace was made into a national shrine. What's the town?
It's in Kentucky.
That's right. That's why I'm asking you.
It's not. The actual cabin sits on the base at Fort Knox, but he was not. It was like Meade County, Kentucky, Brandenburg.
Hodgenville.
Hodgenville. Okay. So it's real close. I think it's in Meade County, Kentucky.
So anyway, that was in 1916. 1920, Tennessee ratified the 19th Amendment to the United States Constitution. That amendment guaranteed the right for women to vote. 1937, the first FM radio construction permit issued in Boston. It took 2 more years before the first FM station went on the air. 1980, George Brett of the Kansas City Royals, on this date, so we're talking about, in late August, mid to late August, had a 400 batting average. Of course, everybody was thinking about, Ted Williams was the last one that had a 400. Yep. It ended up
and it's still the last one.
It is, because it dropped to 390. That's what he ended up with. So 10 points under 400. It was still a great season.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not the best since Tony Gwynn had a 394 average in 1994. Well, he was a great hitter.
Oh, he was a pure hitter.
I told you I thought that Rod Carew was one of the great hitters of all time.
You look at the great, in the modern era, Brett, Gwynn, Carew,
Rose, people that knew how to put the ball in play.
Yeah.
In 1981, Herschel Walker of the University of Georgia took out an insurance policy with Lloyd's of London. The All-American insured his legs for $1 million. Remember, Mary Hart did that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, they have the glass desks so you could see Mary Hart's legs. If Herschel Walker's is worth $1 million, Mary Hart's were probably worth $2 million. And she couldn't rush inside the tackles. That was her problem.
Yeah.
1982, the longest baseball game played at Wrigley Field in Chicago went 21 innings before the L.A. Dodgers defeated the Cubs 2-1. Watched that game last night. It was pretty disappointing. Not for the Cub fans, but for the Cardinal fans.
You mean Game 2 of the Twin Bill?
Yeah, first one was pretty good. 1992.
And who is Max Schrock?
There were a number of players that I have no idea that are playing for the Cardinals right now. I mean, my wife said, "Who's this guy?
Who's number 97?"
I said, "I'm sorry.
Who's wearing 73?
I can't help you." In 1992, on this date, Larry Bird retired after 13 years with the Celtics. He was a great one.
Oh yeah.
French Lick, Indiana, and where he went to?
Went to Indiana first, then he transferred to Indiana State, played with the Sycamores.
In music history, 1962, Ringo Starr made his first appearance as a Beatle on this date.
Yeah.
1962, Peter, Paul, and Mary, If I Had a Hammer was released. Of course, that was also released by Trini Lopez. We've gone down that road, haven't we?
Probably the more well-known version by Trini Lopez.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And 1973, I think the definitive Doobie Brothers hit, China Grove, was released. When I hear that, it reminds me of high school. 73, so it was on the jukebox. In 75, we had a jukebox in our cafeteria.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, we were progressive.
Man.
We were progressive.
Wow.
And China Grove, and
We just had the Doobies come to my high school and play in the cafeteria.
you're kidding me.
Yes.
I had it was that and
Should have worn my boots this morning.
what's the other doobie hit? Blackwater.
Blackwater.
Blackwater,
Those
China
were two.
Grove.
Yeah, those two were on the jukebox. I remember because they got played over and over and over again. Well, our Carnaby Square question, they're open again today, right?
Yes, they are back open.
They did a facelift on the front of the building.
Not much of a facelift. They just repainted.
Okay, all right. Well, anyway, the Carnaby Square, of course, the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield for nigh on to 40 years. And the question of the day was, do you feel passionate enough about a candidate to allow them to put a sign in your yard? That was a legitimate question. Got some good response. We'll tell you about the results when we come back on Morning Coffee.
It's a great time to get a good buy on quality summer fashions, all 1/2 off of 1/2. The Carnaby girls invite you to take a sneak peek at their new fall transition arrivals. They shop all the best markets and brands. Did you know that they offer layaway on new arrivals? As they fall forward, the Carnaby girls thank you for your continued business. They have convenient shopping hours Monday through Saturday 9 to 5 and open till 7 on Thursdays. Don't forget to like and follow them on Facebook. Fall merchandise is coming in at Uniquely Rustique, and they have pumpkins of all styles and sizes. Check out their Wow of the Week on Facebook. A different item will be on sale each week. At Uniquely Rustique, they still have several new designs of inspirational t-shirts to spice up your late summer wardrobe. Come in and check them out today. Watch Uniquely Rustique's Facebook page, website, and the large sign out front for surprise sales throughout the month. Shop Uniquely Rustique for a truly unique shopping experience.
Have you heard? All Sierra HPC clinic sites have made some changes. We will be offering sports and school physicals at no out-of-pocket cost. And it gets even better. School physicals will include vaccinations at no out-of-pocket cost for both new and established patients. Call 1-833-209-0498 to schedule your appointment at any of our 11 Sierra HPC clinic sites throughout southern Illinois.
Time Capsule, sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another Time Capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when Jimmy Carter was renominated for president, but Ted Kennedy stole the show?
The work goes on, the cause endures, the hope still lives, and the dream shall never die.
Billy Carter told a congressional committee,
Billy Carter is not a buffoon, a boob, or a wacko.
17,000 Polish shipyard workers declared solidarity and went out on strike. Jack Nicklaus won his 5th PGA title by a record 7 shots. And here's what the radio is laying down.
A 1 in a million views. Someday, lady, you'll accompany me. Come to your emotional rescue. I know you're the only woman that I'm dreaming of. Well, it's first time love. Looking for love in all the wrong places. All over the world. Give me the night down on the boulevard. And the rain.
Okay, when did we first hear all this? The answer and a piece of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
Swing by the Fairfield Save-A-Lot and take advantage of these great deals. Whole boneless pork loins, $1.87 a pound. Whole twin-pack pork butts, $1.28 a pound. Oscar Mayer hot dogs, 99 cents in a 16-ounce package. A 10-pound average package ground beef, $1.99 a pound. Prices mentioned are good through Saturday. Good food, great people, great prices at your Save-A-Lot store on West Main.
August 1980.
Upside down.
Diana Ross and Upside Down, the top song of August 1980. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another Time Capsule.
Time Capsule has been sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
I like a bed that's really firm.
I need something a little softer than that.
Rest easy. With the Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed, you can both adjust your comfort with your Sleep Number setting.
Can it really help me fall asleep faster?
Yes, by gently warming your feet.
Okay, but can it help keep us asleep?
It senses your movements and automatically adjusts to keep you effortlessly comfortable. Sleep Number, proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. It's our biggest sale of the year where all beds are on sale. Save 50% on the Sleep Number 360 Limited Edition Smart Bed. Only for a limited time. To learn more, go to sleepnumber.com.
At Simple Mobile, you get the no contract advantage. Unlimited talk and text plus 5 gigabytes of high-speed data for $30 a month. $30 a month on a nationwide 5G network and no contract. That's our best deal ever. Shop now at simplemobile.com. Simple Mobile. Out with the old, in with the simple.
Limited time offer ends 9/30/2020. Standard high-speed data allotment on all redemptions thereafter. Compatible 5G capable device and SIM required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary. 5G network not available in all areas. Terms at simplemobile.com.
Gatsby's Gaming is back open 7 days a week. All 6 machines are live and running, and we are thrilled to welcome back our customers. Gatsby's private gaming room supplies free chips, candy, and soda to gamers while playing. We are open 9 a.m. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Saturday, and 1 p.m. on Sundays. Must be 21 to enter.
Gatsby's Gaming, 1476 Illinois Highway 15 in Fairfield. Get your Gatsby on.
We're back on Morning Coffee. Hope you're having a good morning. We're having fun out here. The question of the day brought to you by Carnaby Square. Do you feel passionate enough about a candidate to allow them to put a sign in your yard? Now you've got a yard. Are you passionate enough to let somebody put a sign in it, Turner?
My yard doesn't look good enough yet.
Well, after you get it fixed up.
Okay. I mean, it looks good, but I got the edging isn't quite to my liking yet.
You're avoiding my question, aren't you?
I am.
All right.
No, actually, I don't know. I just don't know.
It would take if the candidate came to you and said, Mark, it would really mean something to me if I could put one of my signs in
If
your
I
yard.
could put a sign in
$20
your
would
yard.
help too.
What's that?
$20 would help too.
You can be bought. How about you, Tom?
I do not have a sign in my yard right now.
No, but I mean,
other than the 10 Commandments, but
well, that's a good sign to have.
That is a
out
great
front.
sign, yeah.
And yeah, I don't know if I'd put out another sign or not.
Have you had one in the past?
No.
You have a yard. You've had a yard for.
Yeah.
I've had signs in my yard before.
Mm-hmm.
And it was mostly because of a personal request from the candidate. So it wasn't like presidential signs.
Yeah.
Right.
Got a neighbor that's got a flag out right now that promoting a presidential candidate. Anyway, we had 2,400 people reached on this, and we had 237 votes. The question: do you feel passionate enough about a candidate to allow them to put a sign in your yard? And 59% of the people responding said yes.
It surprises me.
Wow.
How so? You think it's more?
I'm surprised that it was so low. I figured it,
I think everything's so divisive now that you would worry about putting somebody's sign because that would mean that you would draw the ire of neighbors and people that do not share your political persuasion.
Well, that's true.
Remember the last presidential election, the only poll that got the election kind of on key was the poll that asked, who do you think your neighbor is going to vote for?
Oh, well, it's pretty obvious on, where I live.
Yeah.
But we had a lot of people on our written comments promoting our current president in their comments.
Okay. Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Yes, we have got on the flagpole.
I'm sorry?
We're having a rough time hearing you. Speak up. Can you speak up?
Yes, I say we have a flag on our flagpole also.
Okay. All right. I get it. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
that I guess that's the new thing. That you can put a
flags?
flag out
Yeah.
front.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what I need to get. I need a flagpole.
You do need a flagpole.
I do.
You know, I'm putting up a flag, a real flagpole out at camp, because I thought it would be neat to fly the colors, and also like a little personalized flag about, what we call our camp.
You? Personalized flag about you? You and your camp?
Well, it doesn't have my name on it.
Okay.
We had Mike say,
It doesn't say Mike's Camp or anything?
no, it's Camp Frontier.
Okay.
That's
Just
what we
check.
call it.
Just check.
Pig Ridge, USA. That's what it says. Seriously.
Okay.
Mike and Carol said, and this is not the Mike and Carol that.
Not you and Carol.
No. It would likely get me shunned, at least here in good old Wayne County.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Hey, I meant to say that I have a Trump flag on my.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well,
Thank you.
Thanks for calling. Let's
Clarify.
Yeah, don't.
What am I doing here?
Didn't want to,
Turn down the wrong stuff.
Yeah, well, we'll give you the opportunity. Most of these comments are in relation to, as I said, the current president. That would be Donald Trump. Michael says, yes and no. Yes, I'm passionate about who I vote for, but who I vote for is my own business, which is a fair statement.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you are actually showing people who you support, obviously. I don't know many people. I did have one guy that I knew that actually put out in a very contentious local race.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Put out the sign from both the Democrat and the Republican. And you have to, what was that about? You know what I mean? It must
Can't
be.
we all just get along?
Either that, or it was just like they both asked me, so I said fine. Maybe that was the whole idea.
Were they running for the same office?
Yes. Yes. All right. Well, there's a couple other interesting things going on that I probably ought to point to right now. There's going to be another Planes, Trains, and Automobiles film. Hollywood cannot come up with new ideas.
No.
The 1987, which was great, with John Candy and Steve Martin. It was great. It was a good movie. Videotaped in St. Louis at the airport.
Really?
Started in St. Louis.
Lambert, and going to Chicago from
Yeah.
there, right? So it would have been up I-55. Anyway, the two guys that are going to do it now, Will Smith and Kevin Hart. And the original, they're trying to get home for Thanksgiving after their flights are canceled. And there's no word on the release date. Not these days. You can't tell for sure. Colorado's in the news. Pueblo, Colorado, showing off its new marijuana vending machines.
What was in Pueblo, Colorado?
Oh,
they had PSAs all the time.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know. It's from
Remember that?
United States, I don't know, some sort of information service.
Yeah.
Every PSA
Yeah.
was from Pueblo, Colorado.
And now they've
And-
got marijuana vending machines.
Yes. The CEO behind them says they're tricked out with a touch
Thought your
screen.
government was crazy from the beginning.
Now you can take out and fill
Now they're
orders.
relaxed.
Customers can buy flour, edibles, and vape oils without having to interact with anyone. The checkout system just requires identification. Machines are at Strawberry Field Dispensary in Pueblo, with more headed to Aurora, California later this year.
So it's not just, you don't walk out of a Walmart and sitting next there to the Coke machine is the marijuana machine. They're in a dispensary somewhere then.
Yes.
Okay.
But don't think that's not what's going to happen. That's coming, I'm sure. Let's hope
Be
that
like
they,
the big red box. That,
yes. Let's hope they put in munchies.
Yeah, right next to it. Coke machine, marijuana vending machine,
Munchies.
Dorito
candy
machine.
and chip machine.
Yeah. The CEO hopes to eventually put these machines in gas stations and retail stores around the country.
What's the name of his company? Hey, dude.
I don't know what his name of his company
CEO
is.
of
your all-purpose word, dude.
Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston will be reuniting, at least on the screen, for the first time in nearly 20 years. The stars will join the previously announced table read of the classic movie Fast Times at Ridgemont High. There's another one!
Are you serious?
No. There's another one that's going to get remade.
They're remaking Fast Times. You've got
No, it's just a table read.
Oh, the table read, okay.
Where the actors get around a big table and they read from the script, each with their own.
There are certain movies that should not be remade.
But they will, Mark, I guarantee.
Yes.
Because they were so good in the original.
Yes.
You know, Fast Times at Ridgemont, Caddyshack, you know.
Oh, you couldn't remake Caddyshack, I don't think.
No.
The personalities is what made that.
Yeah.
Bill Murray. And
Right. I mean, yeah. They're, because they are so good in the original, there's no reason to remake them.
There is no Rodney Dangerfield.
No, there isn't. And what's amazing is that they didn't get sequels. Some of those, like Animal House, and that didn't happen.
No.
And you can't remake those because of the personalities that were involved in it.
Not.
The federal government is encouraging men to limit drinking to 1 alcoholic beverage per day. You're both on notice.
Okay.
In 2015, the dietary report from U.S. agencies set at 2 drinks a day. Now they're changing that. It linked excessive drinking to increased risk of chronic diseases and impaired cognitive function. I think we knew that.
Yeah, tell us something we didn't know.
I don't know what it is that they're drinking, Oh, here's another one. The History Channel is going to have a new 2-part 9/11 documentary to mark the 19th
9/11,
the 19th anniversary of the terrorist attacks. One will focus on the final minutes of Flight 93, piecing together, what really happened while the others were in the Pentagon. Raw eyewitness accounts are a part of it. They will debut on September 11th. Probably a pretty good date to put it on.
Hey, Tom, you might be interested in this one.
Okay.
Lego has a small-scale grand piano now.
Right.
Builders can actually play.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew that.
Okay.
No, I mean,
did you see the Lego story the other day?
About the kid?
Little kid in New Zealand?
I just saw that. Yeah.
Apparently, a couple of years ago, he was playing with his Lego set and he lost a piece up his nose.
Ooh.
And it just came out.
2 years later.
2 years later.
Ooh.
He blew his nose.
And it all came out.
Yeah, and he was sent home because of... No, I'm not going to go there.
Anyway, the set will set you back $350. 3,600 pieces, 25 playable keys.
You can actually sit down and play the
you can
piano.
hook this thing up to a smartphone to record songs composed by the builder, or even to play 5 pre-recorded songs. So it's like a player piano.
Yeah.
Wow. You don't actually play it.
No, you can.
Oh, okay. All right. Wow.
You can actually play it, but, you got to have little tiny fingers, though. You could play that at the mini prom.
You can play it at the mini prom.
Well,
the problem is you put your hands down on the piano keyboard and you're like, ow, ow, ow.
A mini piano for the mini prom. Ugh.
Because there's nothing worse than stepping on a Lego.
Yeah.
I'm not a Lego guy. Are you?
Yes.
Oh,
You're
yeah, he's a
Lego guy?
big-time Lego guy.
I have the Legos.
He's got some pretty impressive builds. Where do you put them at in your house? Do you have a room specifically set
No,
apart?
I don't have a Lego room. I know I know of people who have Lego rooms, and but ours are just on the shelf.
Okay, what's your most prized Lego creation?
I have Falling Water, the Frank Lloyd Wright house.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's from Lego Architect.
Now, here's the question. I know whenever I put something together,
yeah,
I always have a couple of extra pieces that I was supposed to put in there, and they just...
Yeah.
Does that ever happen?
They end up up your nose.
There are extra pieces.
Okay. Well,
Wow.
As far as I know,
when
I
I
use them
build
all.
things, these are pieces that actually are supposed to go somewhere, but I can't figure out where they go, so I don't use them.
I've taken falling water apart, washed all the pieces, and then put it back together.
But it's water. Why would you need to wash them?
Well,
that's pretty incredible.
I saw a picture of his Buckingham Palace.
I have
That
Buckingham
is
Palace.
Buckingham Palace?
It's not all of Buckingham Palace. It's like the street scene in front of Buckingham Palace.
They're pretty
I mean,
cool.
so there's instructions on how to put it together.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Wow.
It's not just a picture.
Yeah.
Hey, look. We've given you most of the bricks to put this together. No.
Man, how long did it take you, Buckingham Palace?
Buckingham Palace, it's a small set. It took about 6 hours.
Oh.
But, I
thought this was, it'd take me days or weeks.
No.
Take me 6 months.
Yeah.
No.
That's interesting. Okay, you got questions?
I
You
do
got
have trivia today.
Okay.
Again, the potpourri.
Okay.
Number 1, what city hosted the Summer Olympics in 2012?
Oh, I should know that.
Considering we've been talking about it. Number 2, where is the Great Barrier Reef located?
Okay.
Number 3, what was the name of the Robin Williams film where he dresses up as an elderly British nanny?
Okay.
Number 4, what is the rarest blood type?
Wow. Okay, I'll take a guess.
Number 5, what sport does Cristiano Ronaldo play?
Okay.
Okay.
Number 6, how many bones are there in the human body?
Total.
Number
How many
of
bones?
Yep.
I know the foot has a bunch by itself.
Yeah.
Number 7, what is the name of the longest river in South America?
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
That country, South America,
Yes, of course.
Number 8, what does NA stand for on the periodic table?
Oh, on the periodic table.
Yeah.
Fire retardant.
Number 8, what is the name of the actor who played Jack in Titanic?
What's the name of the actor?
Yeah.
Oh, that was number 9, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And number 10, how many points are a touchdown worth?
Well, that's easy. How many points
Is a touchdown
Is a
worth?
touchdown worth?
That's as easy as they come.
Maybe.
Gotta
It's
have
a trick.
some
It's got to be a
gimmies in
trick
there.
question.
Gotta
What you
have,
have to say.
gotta have some gimmies in there.
That sounds to me
That's
like
true.
it's a trick. All right, we'll find out if it's a trick when we come back.
If you're hungry for some delicious Deep South barbecue, then go down to the Big Deal store at WFIWradio.com and purchase the $20 gift certificate for only $14.
Jerome here from Main Street Shop in Fairfield. The only bad thing about a Skagmore is when the guy next door gets one and you don't. Oh, look, he's getting his lawn done in half the time, and you don't. He's only buying half the gas he used to, and you don't. And to top it all off, his lawn looks way better, and yours don't. Help me out here. What was the reason again why you don't get a Skag, that is? We are Main Street Shop in Fairfield, and we have a Skag for you, too. Just saying. Wow, zoom, dude. Wow, zoom.
Watermelons.
Healthy.
Cool.
And tasty.
They're grown here and are at the peak of freshness right now.
The Ileana Watermelon Association reminds you that every summer day is better with watermelon.
Bring one home today.
Watermelon.
Ask any parent. When it comes to protecting your baby, you can never do enough. You wash their hands, bundle them up, and strap them in. And those are the things you can see. Then there are the risks you can't. That's why most parents go with the safe, proven protection of vaccines. Nothing protects babies better from 14 serious childhood diseases, like measles, whooping cough, and meningitis. So keep up with the and the. And when it comes to protection against vaccine-preventable diseases, get all the recommended immunizations for your baby by age 2. Immunizations help give you the power to protect your baby. For more reasons to vaccinate, talk to your child's doctor. Go to cdc.gov/vaccines for all the latest information. Or call 800-CDC-INFO. A message from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile and products that provide the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see Randy Hallam or John Ametter at Tucker Hallam Insurance in Wayne City. They will provide you with the financial protection and peace of mind you need and deserve. Tucker Hallam Insurance and Pekin, beyond the expected.
You know what sounds fun? Holiday World sounds fun. We're talking the kind of fun that takes 128 acres to contain it. The kind of fun that leads to the sounds of silence on the car ride home. Because the kids will be sleeping. The kind of fun you need to start having today. But you can only get tickets online and only at holidayworld.com. That was fun.
We're here again at Interior Sit and Sleep with Darv Yoder. And Darv, I see over a third of your store is mattresses.
We have 25 different styles of mattresses here on the floor. All of our mattresses are made by Bose Mattress. They're out of Jeffersonville, Indiana, so all of our beds are made right here in Indiana. And we have all 25 different mattresses that are available in all the different sizes, twin, full, queen, king, and even California king if they're looking for that. But we have anything from soft, plushy, to in the middle of the road to extremely firm.
There are those that like the adjustable bed.
We have 3 or 4 different styles of the adjustable beds. That's become extremely popular.
What's one of the most important reasons people shop for a mattress?
Well, you know, we spend a third of our life in bed. There's nothing worse than waking up mornings and feeling like you didn't even sleep the night before. Just remember, you spend 4 months a year sleeping.
Interior Sit and Sleep.
We're located here in Vincennes at 1725 North 6th Street, right across from Dumas.
Stop in and see Darv today at Interior Sit and Sleep.
Your Classic Hits Fairfield area weather forecast, a 60% chance for rain today, high 78. Clear tonight, low 60. For tomorrow, sunshine, high of 80. Sunshine on Thursday and Friday with the highs in the low to mid 80s, and the outlook for Saturday, partly sunny, high 85. Overnight low 64. Yesterday's high was 88. Currently, humidity at 90%. Winds are calm. Pressure at 29.93. Sunshine right now, 73 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Radar showing nothing this morning in terms of precipitation.
Oh, I could play my air guitar to that. I love that intro to that Rod Stewart song. By the way, did you see where you could, for $70, you give the Cardinals $70, they'll put your image in a seat for the rest of the season? I can't think of a bigger waste of $70 for me.
Yeah.
Than to be there. Well, you might not be in the camera view.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you could be up in the upper deck for that matter. But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. We got trivia answers now.
All right, number 1. Which city hosted the Summer Olympics in 2012?
Pueblo, Colorado. You got an idea, Tom?
Osaka, Japan? No,
London, England.
Huh? What?
London.
England.
London, England.
London, England, yeah.
Hosted the Summer Olympics in
I
2012.
didn't remember.
Number 2, where is the Great Barrier Reef located?
That's Australia, right?
Australia.
Yeah, that is it. Number 3, the name of the movie starring Robin Williams, where he dresses up as an elderly British nanny.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
It's a great movie.
Mm-hmm. Number 4, what is the rarest blood type?
You know, I had to think about that. I'm just going to try for B negative. What would you say, Tom?
I was thinking O positive.
AB negative, isn't it? AB negative.
AB negative.
All right.
I got half of it right.
Number 5, what sport does Cristiano Ronaldo play?
That's football.
Soccer.
Which is?
Football.
Football. Where she is.
Yep. All right, number 6, how many bones are there in the human body?
Boy. Hold on.
206.
You're going to say, I think there might be, is that it?
206.
I didn't even get a chance to look at the Bobcat.
And you're a doctor.
What?
I thought there was, how many of them are in the foot, Tom? Do you know?
No.
Start counting, Bobcat, all the way up. Yeah.
The metatarsals and
206.
phalanges. And
All right, number 7, what is the name of the longest river in South America?
The Amazon.
Amazon.
It's got to be
right.
the Amazon,
Correct.
right?
Number 8, what does NA stand for on the periodic chart?
Sodium.
Sodium it is.
Good job. When did you last work on the chart?
The periodic table? Years and years ago.
And you remembered that?
Yeah.
Number 9, what is the name of the actor who played Jack in Titanic?
I think a good guess would be Leonardo
DiCaprio.
That would be it.
We're buzzing through these too fast.
I know. And number 10. How many
Sure
points
to cause a commotion.
is a touchdown worth?
All right. So for a moment.
How many points do you get for scoring a touchdown?
Well,
not a touchback.
A touchdown is 6. Okay, now he's looking at me. What about it, Bobcat? Am I right?
He is right.
One of you would say 7.
Yeah.
With the extra point.
Yeah, I was counting.
Well, I'm
on
not
one of
that
you to say
stupid.
7.
Or 8 if you decide to run for it. Yeah. But 6 is the.
There was
6
no
it is.
trick. There wasn't a
the
trick.
trick was
no trick.
there is no extra point.
Insinuating there might have been a trick.
Well, you certainly gave me a
Implied the trick.
It was too
easy. It was
easy.
an implied trick.
It was way too easy.
Or maybe he inferred the trick.
I'm throwing you 206 bones.
All right, so
to make it easy for you because you've been complaining about trivia's been too hard.
It has been too hard for me lately, and I've not been one to step up and do trivia, quite honestly.
Right.
I just as soon look stupid every hour. I do that most of the time anyway.
I'm making you look smart.
Nothing could do that, my friend.
Ought to be rewarded for that.
You should. So we got KO tomorrow.
KO will
be in.
He's going to be in the premises.
You know what I'm doing?
What are you doing tomorrow?
You're
not going to be here.
I'm not going to be here. According to the governor, I'm going to ruin the economy of Illinois.
How's that?
I'm going to Missouri.
Oh.
Not once, but twice this week. So.
Oh, this is move in for the.
No.
No.
That's Saturday.
Oh, you got a doctor's appointment?
I've got a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I hope you come back.
I hope I come back too.
Hope they let you back in.
Yeah, there'll be somebody waiting there. The governor won't let you back in.
The governor will be waiting for you.
Thank you.
The road.
Thank you, everyone.
Talk about a wall.
We appreciate you listening, and we will be back tomorrow. It'll be midweek. Alexa, play WFIW.
It's time for classic hits from WFIW.
News, talk, sports, and classic rock. This is the station listened to, not just heard. 104.9 WFIW FM Fairfield, Illinois.
Time now for the news, brought to you by Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center in downtown Wayne City. 5 showrooms, pictures, and prices at BoydFurniture.com. And follow them on Facebook.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The first night of the Democrats' National Convention has Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders endorsing his former rival for the nomination, Joe Biden, against President Trump.
We need an unprecedented response, a movement like never before, of people who are prepared to stand up and fight for democracy and decency.
Texas Republican Ted Cruz says about the Democrats.
These are radicals, and that's where the Democratic Party is. And